Hi guys, Jen here with How Jen Does It. Today I am sharing a cook with me video. I have a new lunch recipe for you that I think you're going to love. This one is super easy to throw together. It's delicious and nutritious, and you can make it ahead and bring it with you to school or work. I'm also going to be sharing how I quickly and easily make chicken fajitas. I hope that if you aren't already subscribed, you'll hit that red subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. I have a ton of recipes on my channel, but I do a variety of other videos as well. I will link all of my recipe playlists below in case you want to check those out. So let's get to cooking. First up, I'm going to show you how to make my Greek quinoa salad. This is a cold salad, so it's really easy to make ahead. This is just one serving here, but the recipe makes about 3 servings. First, we're going to make our quinoa. I have 1 cup of dry quinoa and 2 cups of water. I let that come to a boil, then turn down the heat to medium-low, cover it, and let it simmer until all of the water is absorbed. It just takes a few minutes. You'll want to let the quinoa cool down before you add the other ingredients. You'll need either avocado or olive oil, and you'll need about 2 tablespoons, and drizzle that into your quinoa. I like to add the juice of half a lemon. I really like cucumber in this salad, so I have at least 1 cup of thinly sliced cucumber, and you can adjust the amounts to your taste. I like to add about half a cup of chopped grape tomatoes. You can use whatever tomato you have available, and then about a half a cup of chopped Kalamata olives. I love parsley in this, so I add about 1/4 cup of fresh parsley, and I also add a half a cup of feta cheese. If you want to make it vegan, you can either skip the cheese or just use a vegan alternative. And then I also like to add a little bit of Himalayan pink salt, or you can add a little sea salt, and then just mix everything together really well and then store it in the refrigerator. You can eat it right away. I think the flavors really marry as it refrigerates for a while, and I have had it in my refrigerator for 3 to 4 days, and it was still just as delicious. This salad is great to divide up in containers, and that way for work or school, all you have to do is grab it and go. For dinner, I'm making easy chicken fajitas and pico de gallo. So these are so easy. You're going to marinate the chicken. I have 4 large chicken breasts cut into bite-sized pieces. Just 3 of us were eating dinner, so use as many as you need. And then you're just going to drizzle a little oil in. I use about 1 tablespoon of olive oil and the juice of about half a lemon. The longer you can marinate your chicken, the more flavorful it will be. I would say at least an hour, but if you can, do a few hours. And don't be stingy with the seasoning. You want to season it really well. I use about 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, about 2 teaspoons of cumin. I never really measure, but that's about what I use. And I have the chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's. If you have that, use a teaspoon or so. You can even do 2 teaspoons. If you don't have that, no worries, just use chili powder. And if you want to add a little bit of red pepper flakes or jalapeno pepper, you can do that. And then oregano makes it really good, so you want to add about 2 teaspoons of that as well. Mix it together really well, and then refrigerate it, and again, let it marinate for about an hour to a few hours. The longer, the better. You can't have fajitas without peppers and onions, right? So I have about a half a red pepper and a half a yellow pepper sliced. Use whatever you have. If you have green pepper, you can do that. And I have a medium onion sliced. I got my skillet nice and hot, added a little olive oil, probably just a teaspoon, and then I'm just going to toss those around a little bit until they're cooked through. Remove those, and then if you need to add more oil, you can, but you probably won't need to because the chicken has some oil in it and there should be a little left in the pan. Add your chicken and just toss that around again until it's cooked through. Definitely don't overcook it so it will be nice and tender and delicious. This is the pico de gallo. It's so simple. You just need chopped tomatoes, cilantro. I like to add red onion, jalapeno pepper, and I also add a little bit of salt. You can change out the peppers if you want a more hot pepper. You can definitely do that. I don't really measure, so you can kind of see this was just enough for the fajitas. That's all the tomatoes I had, and it's so good. Also, you'll want to add some lime juice to this, so about half a lime juice. Here is dinner. I like to use corn tortillas, but you can use whichever tortillas you prefer. And I have found that if I spray a little bit of olive oil on the corn tortillas before popping them in the oven for a couple minutes, they are the perfect texture. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely come back and let me know if you give either of these recipes a try.